And we are live. Welcome back to episode number 9 of Layup Drills, featuring yours truly, T.O.P, expert level Unk. And tonight is just going to be me and Tone. Ro is taking the night off. Said he's got something to do, so maybe he'll be here the next time. Anyway, welcome back to the show, folks. Glad that you can make it. And glad that you could be here with us this evening. What's good, Tone? How you doing, man? Long time no hear
Doing
from. It's
good,
been
doing
about
good.
what, a week, 2 weeks?
Yep, about 2 weeks, give or take.
Oh, okay, okay. What's up with your boy Diddy? I heard he got his house raided.
Man, I just saw that.
Ah, see,
That's
top is
crazy.
on top of the news. Yep, not only is terrorists blowing up shit in Russia, you got Diddy. The Diddy thing is blowing up too. And I was perusing the news, and I saw on news that they done raided his house. So all I gotta say is what you do in the dark will come to the light. And if you're a black man in America, you already a target. It don't make a difference how much money you got or who you know. And if you ain't convinced by now, just look at Bill Cosby, look at R. Kelly, and now here we go. The third time's a charm with P. Diddy. So if you want to get swallowed up, you, they'll raid your shit.
Huh, this guy.
So what you think about it, Tom? I mean, how much did you see in regards to it?
I literally just saw the title of the video and like footage of them walking around his crib.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can tell you from personal experience, man. When the popo show up to your front door, um, it's serious business. They not there to just
Uh-huh.
be, they not there for shits and giggles. They there looking for incriminating evidence. Um, they looking for incriminating statements, and they would destroy your shit and don't have to pay for it. So all that to say is, if you gonna do some dirt, do it by yourself.
Right.
That's what I learned. Made me a better criminal.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, shout out to the homie Ro. I think he said he got a show tonight. Nigga out there telling jokes. You know what I'm saying? Bring
You
home
better
the
make him
money,
laugh.
nigga. Better make him laugh and bring home the money, nigga. Don't come back talking about, oh, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
Don't shortchange him on nothing.
But I've been I've been heavy on Facebook lately. Sometimes I go back and forth between Instagram and Facebook. It's pretty much the same shit. But
Yeah, they owned by the same nigga.
I thought that when Kevin Samuels passed away, I thought that I had saw the extent of the hatred that women actually really have for us as men, yo. And when I say us as men, I mean men who willing to tell them like it is.
Right.
But I've been on Facebook, I want to say like the last 3, 4 weeks, because I don't usually be on there like that. Man, let me tell you something. If it's one man on this planet that women glad that he's gone, dead and gone, is Kevin Samuel.
Yeah.
And what I would like to say in response to that is to echo the sentiment of Charleston White, and that is that a good man, and when I say a good man, I mean a man that's willing, that has integrity, that's willing to tell you the truth, win, lose, or draw. But anytime a good man is never liked, he's never he might be loved, but he's never liked. He's tolerated, and his presence isn't really missed until it's no longer there. So I say that to say that with these women, fellas, we do a lot of talking, about how to deal with them, how to talk to them, what they about and this and that. But what you got to understand about the current environment, man, is they don't see you. You don't have any humanity. You're not a person.
Right.
You're just something to be used. And that's really what it comes down to when you're dealing with a lot of these women. And y'all know the types, the ones with the BBLs and their whole Instagram profile is nothing but pictures of them sexualizing themselves and what have you. You know, don't get me wrong. The toxic girls are fun, but they're not who you take home to meet your parents or to have children with or to try to have relationships with. You know, just hit it and forget it. But the problem with us as guys is, and I've been thinking about this lately, Tone. You tell me what you think. For us as guys, if we can hang out with a chick, have
Yo,
fun. Can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello? Tone might be getting ready to drop from the show temporarily. I don't know. Can you hear me, Tone? Yeah, his hamster is off tonight, y'all. So his internet is intermittent. Anyway, I can still hear you. Can you hear me? I don't know what's up with that. I'm not even on the computer. I'm on my cell phone tonight, so I know it ain't the computer. Tone, shit, drop out and come back. But anyway, um, and I reiterate this sentiment. But for us as
Yo, can you
guys,
hear me?
when yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Again. Hold on, let me send him a message right quick in the background, and I'll get back to the point that I was making. Uh, there you go. All right. Hopefully he see that. But the point that I was getting ready to make is that for us as guys, how we get caught up with a lot of these skrillies, you know, types of women that don't really mean us any good is when we get with chicks and we have fun with them and we have good sex and they don't pressure us or bother us too much. That's how we get locked in. And a lot of guys don't be ready for these quote unquote toxic type women to run that kind of game on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of us get fucked up and be in situations with women that we shouldn't be in. And I gotta say, I ain't gonna say proud, but I look at what I see a lot of guys doing, and it warms my heart to see that a lot of guys are actually taking this situation seriously, because not a lot of guys have the capacity to operate the way I operate when it comes to dealing with women. So my shit tolerance level is very, very high, but it's very, very high only because I just want to see what kind of shit I'm dealing with. Not that I'm actually going to be dealing with it. Hopefully Tone will jump back in the live soon. But that P. Diddy shit is crazy, man. Just go to show you, man. When you hear guys tell you on Instagram, don't pattern your life behind these celebrities because you don't know what kind of lifestyle, you know, they living. You don't know what they about. You don't know what kind of life they get down with. And you get a lot of people, black people specifically, keep it focused on us. We look up to celebrities, and it don't really make a difference if they black or they white. We look up to celebrities, and it's not just black people, but people in general. But for us, it's not a good look, and it's not a good look because you idolizing somebody who's got problems just like you do. The only difference is this person is there you go, Tone. The only difference is this person is out front. He's put out that he or she is put out front for you to see so that you can try to emulate and be like them. Oh, yo, Tone. Hello? Yeah,
You hear me?
yeah. I can hear you. Your hamster need to get fired. You got to get you a new hamster, bro.
Swear to God, I tried to do one like yours, but yours must be one of the. It must have had some toxic weed. You turn it on.
Gotta stop fucking with the trailer park girls, man, and upgrade. But the point that I was trying to make before the point that I was trying to make before you dropped out of the live temporarily is that one of the ways, or this some game, because I know a lot of dudes don't know, but how a lot of dudes get fucked up with these toxic, no good women, these low value women, is for us as guys, all we real simple. So if a woman knows, well, when I get with him, I'm gonna make sure that we having fun. I'm gonna give him good sex, and I ain't gonna be a headache to him. A lot of guys don't know that they be having game run on them when chicks do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they get locked into these situations dealing with these women, and they don't know what the fuck is happening to them. You still there, Tom? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, that definitely happens a lot because a lot of times you don't, when you don't understand the game, you can't see that it's being played. Like if you go to go play spades, right? You know that if all the face cards are played except one, this person got that one face card in their hand. But if you don't know that it's only four of each face card of each suit, four face cards in each suit, you wouldn't even know that like you're at an advantage at this point, or if you're at a disadvantage because you don't recognize how the game is played. You don't recognize the rules. You just know, ooh, get me a girl, and we're gonna live happily ever after the end. And that's not how shit works.
That's facts. That's facts. And I can attest to that because that's what happened with me in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Is I met a chick, I
Yep.
liked her. I thought one thing, it was really something else. And by the time I figured out what it was, we had already been in a relationship for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? But it don't the one saving grace about me is I only have to go through an experience one time, you know what I'm saying, to learn the lesson in most cases. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't say that with smoking, for example, because I still smoke. But like in that particular situation in my my one and only long term relationship, no, it took me. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. T.O.P. been getting bitches for a long time, but that don't mean that T.O.P. know everything because I don't. But I was thinking about that and I was saying to myself, damn, yo, when I met old chick, you know what I'm saying? This is how she was. This is how she treated me. This is how the fuck I got roped into the situation. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, and it had me thinking, oh wow, yo, this is the coolest chick on the planet. You know what I'm saying? She come through, we
Right.
hang out, we have fun, we fuck. Then she go on about her motherfucking business, and she don't even be bothering me. Oh yeah, I got to hook up with this one. And lo and behold, did I not know? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you can think of. Do you know what love bombing is, Tone?
Yes, I know exactly what love bombing is.
It's kind of like a sophisticated
It's when
version
you
of
meet
love
something
bombing.
and they like,
Yeah, it's like a
yeah,
very
it's like when they meet a
sophisticated.
person.
Go ahead.
It's like when a person meets you and all of a sudden they're like head over heels trying to shower you with gifts and stuff to trap you in. Kind of like that sugar daddy be doing the girl, trying to keep them steady.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I would say it's a little more refined the way that it went down in my situation because if you're not if you're not hip to that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't know that a female is hip to treat a guy like that, you won't even see it coming. Is you driving, Negro? Is you going to save? Is you going to save a bitch?
Yeah, I'm mobile right now.
Oh, okay, okay. So aside from that, what's been going on in Tone's world? Any shows recently?
No, I've been lately. I've been trying to get into the hosting thing.
Okay, do tell, do
Can you
tell.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hosting, not even just like comedy, just hosting period. Um,
Oh, okay.
so you have a
Like
little bit more
MCN.
control when you host. Yeah, somewhat, but like of events and stuff. So like
Okay.
you have a little more control as a person who's hosting something than you do as the comedian coming to the show.
Mm,
When
I
you
got
a
you.
lot of times when you're a comedian coming to the show, you're trying to get onto the show versus when you're a host, they're asking you to come do it because you're the person who, you know what I mean, they know what you're doing.
Hmm. I
'Cause it
got you.
may
That's
seem easy. Most
interesting.
people think hosting is just like, saying a few things. Things like saying a
That's
few things on to the next person. But sometimes to be a good one, you got to be able to do stuff like on the fly. Like on 1 minute, like something happens to somebody's show, you can like piggyback off of something they said, add on, talk a little shit, and then move to next comedian or whatever.
okay. Okay, I got you. Oh fucking they turned you to the male version of Kiki Shepherd out this month. No, I was just fucking with you. But
Damn
definitely
near,
I could
damn
dig it.
near.
I could dig it.
Sometimes
I I could dig it. I mean, me personally, I don't have the personality to be a host. I don't think so. At least I wouldn't say that I'm any good at it. But
you
shout out
hosting
to
this show
you. You
right
know,
now. It's the same shit.
huh?
But you
Well,
hosting this
shit.
show right now. It's the same shit.
Well, yeah, that is true. But in my own opinion is I seem to do better on Instagram than I do on YouTube.
Yeah,
Maybe
Instagram
I
is
need
like
to
quick
get.
little bursts of entertainment. It's the same thing hosting. Few
Yeah,
minutes, your face, get
yeah.
out.
I see where you're getting at. But the one thing about Instagram is it's kind of like TikTok. It's designed to grab your attention for a very very short amount of time. Whereas YouTube is more lengthy. But I keep fucking with it because I made a commitment to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to make commitments and then just unless it's unavoidable, then to just back out of it. And then because I done
Right.
already started and I've been doing it for as long as I've been doing it. Who knows? I might have a breakout in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But to be perfectly honest, like when I first came on Instagram and YouTube back in shit 2020, 2019 and 2020, if I would have got up here talking the same stuff that a lot of motherfuckers was talking about, talk getting up here and ranting and raving and talking about women and all that crazy shit, I could have been very, very popular. But I didn't want to do that because everybody else was doing it. And then you get a lot of motherfuckers that see real motherfuckers do it, and then they try to come do it, and then the fake motherfuckers be popular.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like,
You gotta let the face drain itself. You know what I mean? After a couple of years, a lot of people are gonna realize the bullshit is the bullshit. The real shit is eventually gonna come out. And I'd rather say I stood on real shit and didn't make it than to say I stood on bullshit and had a taste of it and got it taken away. A bad reputation is hard to get rid of.
I agree
It's even
with you.
harder to kill. It's even harder to kill a good reputation.
I agree with you 100%, Tone. And that's the exact sentiment that I operate off of. Not only did I make a commitment to do the damn YouTube thing for myself, and then with you and Ro, but even if it's not successful, you know what I'm saying, and I don't reach a wide audience, I still accomplished what I set out to do. You know what I'm saying? It didn't blow up. You understand? So
Right.
as long as I met that threshold, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's people out this I got a small audience, a very small audience. It's real personal. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. But is there anything else you want to?
I would argue
Yeah,
that's better.
go ahead.
I would rather be a big fish in a small pond than a big fish in the ocean.
Yeah, well, I get the sentiment. But when you're a big fish in a small pond, you can't really go but so far.
I mean
If you
that in
get
a
what I'm saying.
I mean that in a sense of a show. I don't mean that in a sense of like actual life. I say that only because I would rather be the person you come see this information for than to be the person that's trying to jump into the pool of. As we know, this majority of people are dumb. The majority of people have followed because it's easy.
Yeah,
And if I'm appealing to the majority, 9 times out of 10, it's some bullshit sprinkled in there. Look at it now. Like when you look at music, the biggest artists are the ones who don't talk the real shit. They just talk about how glamorous they like this. Nothing that's with substance.
yeah,
Versus the people who still rocking our shows to this day. You got like KRS Ones and all these other people who said real shit and they real shit lived until now when they was back rapping in the 90s, 80s, and early 2000s.
yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what
A
you're
lot of
saying.
these rappers are like a big fish in the ocean of other big fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Everybody.
get what you're saying now. Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying now. But that's true. That's true too. That motherfuckers who really have something to share or something to say, and we've had this discussion. We touched on this topic before, but people who actually have something to say, you know what I'm saying, that's something of value, don't get as much attention. And that's why I said the same thing that you said. You know what I'm saying? And that is that most people are dumb. Now, I'm not saying that to be disparaging. I'm saying that because people attention level is low, and they, you know what I'm saying, their curiosity is non-existent.
I would even call it
And
lazy.
they would rather waste an inordinate amount of time being entertained by bullshit than, you know what I'm saying, and focusing on shit that don't improve their life than to do otherwise. So for me, as far as YouTube is concerned, that was something that frustrated me about doing YouTube. Like, man, y'all just want to hear somebody talk bad about women, and I could do that. I shit, I'm very proficient at it. But at the end of the day, what is it going to accomplish? It's not going to accomplish nothing but to reinforce the negative attitude that you already have towards women, when you could take that very same energy and turn it in on yourself, not in a bad way, but to use it as like dirty fuel. You know what I'm saying? To level yourself up. Because then, and I learned this in my own life. Once you separate from a woman, whether you leave her or she leave you, as a man, it's really your job to always elevate, so that if you left her or she left you, she can see
Feel great.
what she fucked up, and then the next woman to be able to see what she get ready to get potentially. And like I said before, like remember we everybody was having a conversation about improving self improvement and being a better version of yourself and all that shit. It's like everything that happened on the internet is a fucking fad. It's almost most of it is not even real.
Mm-hmm. The
It's like a
following
bunch of
mentality. You ever read the book Laws of Human Nature?
no. I gotta
You should
check
check
that.
it
I
out.
gotta write
By
that
Robert
down.
Greene.
By who?
Robert Greene.
You say the laws of human nature?
Yep.
Okay,
They
yeah,
speak on
I
stuff
know.
like that, like how humans by nature will tend to go to the popular thing over the thing that's more sensible, even if they know it's wrong. I mean, not even just humans, animals. They test
Yeah,
it like what did they say? I don't know what animal they tested, but what they would do is they would get it was a monkey. They would test a bunch of monkeys. So they had a monkey that would go get a banana, right? And every time that monkey got the banana, the other monkeys would get shot. And eventually they noticed the pattern. And when the other monkey came back, they would when it was time to get the banana, they had like a little buzzer that went off. And whenever the buzzer went off, they would beat the shit out the banana, so out the monkey, so he can't get to the banana, right? So they were, while doing that, they had another monkey that they brought into the situation. And when the buzzer went off and they saw the monkey try to go for the banana and he got beat up for it, that monkey instantly never went for the banana because not going for the banana was socially, you know what I mean, looked at like a bad thing.
yeah. So it's socially acceptable based on groupthink. And yeah,
Exactly.
that's one of the banes of my existence. You know what I'm saying? So I am a self-described Sigma male, and I say that to say that a lot of my attributes and qualities are not socially acceptable or fly in the face of what's socially acceptable. And
Right.
this is why I often get frustrated having to deal with people, because so I've used the word aloof before to describe myself, but that's not accurate. I'm it, to say that I'm aloof is not really accurate. What I should have said is that I'm fiercely independent. I'm so independent that I'm mostly focused on myself. You
Totally.
understand what I'm saying? And it don't have anything to do with anybody else. It's not like I'm intentionally out here ignoring motherfuckers. It's like what I got going on is just of utmost importance.
Right.
And for me, being that independent creates a problem. And it creates a problem because motherfuckers don't know how to deal with it. Because most people say they're independent, but they're not. You
At
understand what
all.
I'm saying? So, like when you say people dumb, this is what I mean when I say that people are dumb. Not like people stupid, they unintelligent. It's just that most people they can't rise above their nature. And so you get you get dumbass motherfuckers who go join the police force. You understand what I'm saying? And because they see all of the other police doing it, even though they know it's not right because they wouldn't want it to be done to them, they're gonna do it anyway because it's socially acceptable,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Right.
So I totally dig it, but it just makes me. being the type of person that I am, having the mentality that I have, it just makes most people unfit for my company. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I felt the same way, and I still do to an extent. I have an understanding though. I think I feel like that book gave me a better understanding of why that's like that, and it gave me an appreciation for the fact that that I rose above that. You know, not to say I'm above anybody, but I'm able to, not completely. You know, I still have things in my nature that sometimes, like you say, it's nature. It just happen that way sometimes. But having an understanding of it kind of helps you either change it or make peace with it. Like I know if I see a salad and a cheeseburger, I'm gonna pick a cheeseburger.
I know that's right. No,
You know what I
for
mean?
me,
I know
for
I'm gonna pick
me,
a cheeseburger.
for me, it depends. It depends because I like cheeseburgers and I like salads, but it might be one of them days where I'd have had too many cheeseburgers and I want a piece of chicken today. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around, take
Yeah,
that
yeah.
salad, and throw some chicken on that motherfucker.
If those options are my two options, I already know what I'm picking by nature. That's what I'm picking. That's what I mean
I
by
got you.
I've accepted that.
I
A
got you.
lot of people, don't understand. A lot of people are alcoholics don't understand that they enjoy they enjoy it. They enjoy what comes with it. But the
Hmm.
question you have to ask yourself is, do I enjoy it more than I enjoy my freedom, my ability to drive where I want to drive, my ability to stay in the job? But they will never come to that if they don't accept the fact that they like it.
Yeah, that's true.
So some people, you're not gonna quit. You gonna get off and then get back on harder than you was last time. Hey, learn moderation. Like, all right, look, I can only drink on Friday because I ain't doing shit Saturday. I'm gonna just be Saturday off. I like to drink. Like you just said earlier, you like to smoke. You accepted that. You know you're not gonna smoke yourself out of a house at home. You know you're gonna have enough money left over after buying your weed that you gonna be cool. You know that you're not gonna smoke yourself to where you can't do nothing. You accepted that. Hey, this is something that it is me. This is my name.
Yeah. But like so far as people is concerned, man, you know, for me, it's like I have a very difficult time just tolerating people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like for me, it's like most people are very, very immature. You understand what I'm saying? They like a lot of people are the throw a rock at you, hide their hands type of motherfucker. You understand? If that makes sense to you.
I understand completely. I would say way too many people suffer from the lack of accountability.
Hmm. And
A
see,
lot of
for
people
for me,
willing to do what they do and say, "Hey, yeah, I did that," but they
when it
aren't
come
willing to
time to have to pay
take the
for it,
consequence for what they did.
exactly. And I wanna touch on that too because I was having this conversation a couple of days ago. You know, I was traveling with a friend of mine, and we started having a conversation based on how people was behaving in traffic. And the comment that I made is, this person that just cut us off and cursed us out and gave us the finger. If we was in a grocery store, this motherfucker would not be acting like this. He only acting like this because he think he's safe in his car.
But
But that speaks to the lack of accountability that motherfuckers have. Motherfuckers only got accountability when you face to face and they know you could do some damage to them. Then they want to be accountable. You
most
know what I'm saying?
definitely,
But
I'm gonna lie to you, I'm the king of hopping out the car. I done
oh,
been
I'm
on the
the
car.
you ain't the king of hopping out the car. I'm the king of hopping out the car. I'll follow you all the way to your front motherfucking door. What's up? You talked all that shit in the car, tough motherfucker. Talk now. Yeah, go in
Bro,
the
I
house
was,
and go get it. Go in the house
bro,
and go get it.
I had a homeless people, dude. We was doing pushing a lady in a wheelchair talking crazy because we pulled up. like little street walk when you kind of in between little part where you supposed to walk a little bit, but he had to kind of go around the park. He's like, you stupid motherfucker, blah, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. And I hopped up them cars so fast, I didn't realize I was standing in front of my car. I said, hey, bitch, you better watch how you talking for you. You better hope it's room in that wheelchair for you, bitch, because I'm about to put you in that motherfucker. You talking crazy to me. You like, it ain't even that serious, bro. It ain't that, yeah, if it ain't, then why you doing what
Oh,
you doing?
exactly,
It was
exactly.
serious enough for you to go crazy like you was doing, but it wasn't serious enough for me to match your energy. Make that make sense.
Hey, hey, I just had a situation last week with a dude, not necessarily exactly the same, but it happened in traffic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go into a whole lot of details, but I almost ran the motherfucker over with an 80,000 pound truck, and I'm like, yo, dude, what are you doing? All that fucking room behind the truck, and you gonna cut across three fucking lanes of traffic to race to a red light? Yo, if you put your car in front of this truck again, I'ma run your ass over, dude. It with you in the car. That motherfucker looked up out the window and said, "No, you ain't." I said, "Yes, I will. Put that. I guarantee you won't put that motherfucker in front. I'll hit it on purpose. I don't even give a fuck about losing the job or the insurance. I just want to run your ass over. I bet you won't put that motherfucker in front of me, man. I tell you, that's why I generally just don't like people. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is they low value emotionally. You know what I'm saying? They low value just as people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I mentioned this before, and that is one of the secrets of life to dealing with when it comes to dealing with people is if they can do it and get away with it, they will.
Yep, every time.
But but what happens is in my case, right, is that motherfuckers do shit to me and they think I'ma just let it slide. And I'm like, nah, bro, nah, B. What the fuck is you doing? Oh, you think you tough? You ain't tough. Let me show you why
I
you
don't
ain't
even think
tough.
it's I don't even think it's tough all the time. I think it's like, this nigga's cool. He'll let it ride.
I don't know what it be, man, but I tell you this, man. This is why I have to spend an inordinate amount of time by myself. Cause for the most part, I just can't tolerate most people. Cause I abhor stupidity. You know what I'm saying? It's like I work at the same job for 10 years, right? I take the same fucking route there every day. I already know how the streets. I already know where the potholes is. Why the fuck am I in the hammer lane and I need to get off at the next exit?
Right.
It's like motherfuckers don't do shit in the most effective way. They do shit without regard of how it may affect somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be in their car flying up the highway with no regard of, well, if I crash, I might kill 5 or 6 people. Oh, fuck it. I paid insurance. You know what I'm saying? It's no accountability. That's the kind of society that we live in. No or low or no accountability. So
Too big
if
a
you, I
liar,
say
try to
yeah, I say that to say to you guys out there, man, if you think these women get ready to change anytime soon, go to sleep. By the time you wake up, they've been unchanged because it ain't gonna happen.
yeah, bro.
So your only
Once you step
recourse
up in the
is
box,
to adapt and formulate your principles and your strategies so that you don't get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? And you get the most out of the situation. But you were saying something, son?
I was saying, once the boxes are open, there, niggas is accepting it. Why would they not?
Yeah. Yeah, you think, man. Agreed. I hang around less and less humans. Oh, salute to the homie Joe Blast. What's going on, man? Yeah, Joe. I mean, I'm already like that. And like I was saying earlier, I oftentimes I describe myself as aloof, but it's not really aloofness. What it really is independence. Is really fierce independence. You understand what I'm saying? But my reasons for staying away from people is, like I was saying earlier, because most people, they just aren't good people. Most people don't have any solid morals,
I think most people don't know
any
what
good morals. And they got values, but the shit that they value ain't really of value. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And for me specifically, I don't need to be around a whole lot of people. I don't need to have a whole lot of friends. But the people I am around and the friends I do have need to be quality. But most people that I encounter on a daily basis, in any sort of interaction, I'll be like, ugh, I don't even want to be bothered. I don't even want to stand next to you. Like, let me. I I be in a line social distancing. I be
I'll just
socially
go to self
distant.
checkout.
Hey, I go. I always hit the self checkout. I don't want to talk to no little old ladies. I ain't trying to reach it. I think it got something to do with me being almost 52. But I don't want to talk to nobody. It's like I done turned into a curmudgeon in my in my old age. I done turned into a curmudgeon tone.
You're gonna be one of them dudes like, get off my lawn.
I will be
You'll have
like
a
that too. Like,
dude
yo,
that
what the
lives
fuck
next
is you
to you.
doing on my grass, motherfucker?
You're
Don't you
gonna
see
be a
the sign that
badass
say
little kid that
keep
lives
off,
next
no
door.
trespassing? But is there anything that you wanted to mention before because we getting close. We got about 15 minutes or so before we gonna get out of here. Anything you want to talk about? Anything
No,
relevant?
you know what
Anything
though?
of
You
importance?
did. I wouldn't say too important, but it's just funny to hear. You talked about what you call it being rated earlier. Have you heard the new saying, man?
The new what?
The new saying.
The new saying.
Yeah, we don't say pause no more. We say no diddy. No, we don't say no homo no more. No.
Oh, you
Yeah, you know
stupid
what I'm saying? That's what
nigga!
they say now. It's no diddy now. Oh God.
I went from no homo to pause to no diddy.
No diddy.
no,
This is
no diggity.
right.
That's crazy. But this is the fucked up part. This is the fucked up part about Diddy's situation is for in this country, man. When you get black men any kind of motherfucking financial advantage or any position where they got any kind of power,
They
you
abuse the
see
fuck out of
you
it.
s- they abuse the fuck out of it.
It ain't
You
even just
see,
black men. You heard about that lady
I mean, it ain't.
that sees
No, no,
both?
no, no. I agree
No, no,
with
I
you.
know what you're saying.
It's not just black men, but I mean, I'm talking about us specifically because the way that we act is an indication of the fucked up society that we in. You know what I'm saying? But
Word of God.
here's the difference. Here's the difference, and this is what I was getting to. It's all right when they do it, but it ain't all right when them niggas do it. Niggas go
At
straight to
all.
jail. You ain't even heard nothing about Harvey Weinstein. Nothing.
Word of God. And
You don't
also,
hear
what
no.
you say?
You don't hear no. I'm a Weinsteiner. You don't hear none of that shit. That's because he a
Right.
white Jew. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But damn, that's cold blooded. I'm gonna try. I'll be trying to avoid that shit. It's the same thing with Bill Cosby, man. I don't be trying to disparage black people, especially in those kind of situations. Even though I got a lot of toxicity in me too, and I'm working on it. But
I
yeah,
wasn't like
I try not to do that.
I agree with you there on that when it comes to like the Bill Cosby situation. But the reason I felt like that was key is because the majority of the people he was abusing was like religious.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, man.
And
like I said, hey, hey,
you might have to be in background check.
trust and believe, if Diddy and R. Kelly would have been doing what they was doing to little white boys or little white girls, the motherfuckers would have got the electric chair, dog, and they would have been finished a long time ago. But that's
You
that
know,
that speaks directly to what I said before. Niggas know who face to get in, who face not to get in. You
I
know,
got for this auto for a trader in a head just because you know you can get away with it. I mean,
this
they
nigga said no.
all these years,
Nigga said pause. No Diddy.
no
That's
different.
crazy. That's crazy. Well, I tell you, the internet is unfucking defeated, nigga.
Oh God.
The internet is unfucking defeated. But nowadays, man, lately, if you don't catch me on Instagram, man, if you're not my Facebook friend, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got my phone number, you know, if you don't catch me on YouTube, man, I'm trying to get me some motherfucking money. I'm trying to get me some money and disappear somewhere in the woods, you know, buy me one of them houses, $15,000 studio houses from Amazon. And I'm trying to get out in the woods some goddamn where with the mountain lions and shit. Cause uh this civilization shit is for the birds, man. I see why the white boys be wanting to move out in the motherfucking woods and just live off the land now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of this city life, man. Even though I'm
Yeah,
technically in
I've
the
always
country.
wondered what it was like to go from being a big city person to living in the small ass city.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I've been seriously doing some real deal thinking about my situation. You know, not that my situation is bad, but my situation is excellent. Nigga, all my motherfucking bill. I live swell. All my bills is under 2 grand a month, nigga. I be caking. But
Right.
I need. You can never have two. You can never have enough money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been doing some real deal thinking. I've been thinking about it ever since I started kicking it with Ro. And
Yeah, you know,
he was
yeah.
doing a van life thing because my grandfather used to do that. He had one of them old school Dodge Ram vans, you know, with the side doors. They open out like they open out, you know what I'm saying, like a leaf and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Got the VCR. And this when VCRs and the little TVs first came out in the trucks and cars and shit. Talk about the late '70s, early '80s. But my grandfather uh, lived a type of a van life. Now he kept an apartment, but you know he stayed in his van more than he stayed in his goddamn apartment. But I've been doing a lot of thinking about that lately. You know that because I'm getting ready to have a birthday coming up here on Thursday. You know, happy birthday to me. Shout out to the homie
Happy
Alpha
early
Villains. I
birthday.
finally made it to 48. 48 never too late. But I've been really considering making some major changes in my life so far as you know my living arrangement. You know, I'm ready to quote unquote settle down on a few acres I've been looking at.
Hey, I feel it. Honestly, Ro, definitely, here, Ro's situation definitely had me start looking at things a little differently just because I'm like, you know what? That shit kind of smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you do it a certain way, that shit can actually be pretty smooth and chill.
yeah. So I mean, what I've been thinking about doing is I got my eye on a piece of property and it's in a neighborhood with a bunch of dudes that I hang with anyway. They all family. So I'll be the only literal non blood relative living amongst them, but I had my eye on a couple acres up out in the country and shit. And I was thinking about dumping some money into one of the little prefab joints, like a studio or one bedroom joint. That way, I ain't gotta have no Mexicans come in and build my shit, and just live straight off the land, man. Have my little lady friends come by every now and again. Like I said, have fun, good sex, leave me alone. I'll holler at you later. But yeah, man, that's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've been thinking about lately. Every since, really more so as of late, you know, because of Ruh.
Which is crazy because he stopped.
I know. I think,
I,
I
when he
think,
said that in her last show, I was like, oh, why you do
I think,
that?
I think, I think. I want to say, and I'm just paraphrasing, but I want to say, it's. I think he was saying he kind of got a little burnt out on it.
I feel it.
And I could totally understand that because that's how it was for me when I started trucking. After them first shit 3 years, I was burnt out doing that flatbed shit, and then I ain't went back since. At least not over the road because it's hard fucking work. They pay you good money, but it's hard fucking work. And you gotta make sure you do that shit right because you don't want no fucking 48,000 pound coil rolling up the highway into somebody goddamn car full of kids
Right.
because they gon' die.
Kids are old people. Right. Kids are old people. He's like,
Yeah, I
oh.
mean, think about it. You gotta roll a coil of rolled steel that weigh as much as like 10 SUVs just rolling up the road, and that shit crash into a escort. Everybody in the escort dying.
Right.
Oh, d- go be unalive because this YouTube. You gotta be fucking politically
Right.
correct and all that
It'd be
dumb
like
shit.
Super Mario jumping on the Goomba.
Yeah, that's another reason why I ain't really wasn't too keen on doing YouTube is I fuck that. I don't want to be politically correct. I want to say what the fuck I think need to be said. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was just looking at the Rumble.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and shout out to the homie King Dre because he pointed this shit out to me. People not on he didn't say this part. Not on I'm saying this part. Not only are people generally stupid, but they lazy. That's the part that he pointed out. Like you could put your YouTube link right on your motherfucking Instagram profile. Motherfuckers so lazy they'll click your post, but they won't click the YouTube link.
Yep.
So
That's
that's a
literally what we said earlier. Like when you were saying you ain't mean to call them dumb, but the truth is they're not dumb. They lazy.
yeah.
Lazy.
That
It's like,
too. That
oh,
too.
I could do it this way.
La-
That takes a long
lazy,
time.
lazy and thoughtless is what it is. But I just say dumb because for me it summarizes the totality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
I would agree with you,
I think
but
I don't think that you being lazy when you in your car, when you in your $50,000 goddamn car and you talking and you molesting your goddamn cell phone with your fingers while you trying to drive. No, that's dumb because you're driving distracted and you could kill yourself or somebody else. Why should my life be on the fucking line because you want to molest your phone? Nah, put that shit down. Matter of fact, you got a $50,000 goddamn car. Why that shit don't got Bluetooth integrated into it? Why is you on Facebook doing 80 miles an hour going up the highway?
I agree, but I disagree with you. And the only reason I say that is because read that book. One thing it talks about is how the human mind is more attracted to finding a quicker, simpler way to do stuff because the body is about being efficient. And so
Man,
lazy isn't the word. It's a different word. It's a better word to use. You have to think about that. But what I will say is It's not what we define as dumb. It's it will be defined more as um this or not this. Like
No.
like you know, like when a thought comes to you, you don't have a thought, or they don't think, or okay, how do I feel about this thought? That's where it stops right there. Now, a
Yeah.
person who's more deeper than that is like, how does this thought affect me tomorrow? How does this thought affect others around me tomorrow? And how I affect others tomorrow affect me? You know what I mean? A lot of people's brains don't go that deep. So I
That's
wouldn't
why.
even say
That's why
it's
I call it
dumb.
dumb.
It's definitely something else. It's like a mixture of dumb and lazy because dumb is knowing is not knowing the right decision, and well, even sometimes knowing the right decision and going with the wrong. Oh,
Mhm.
I would say lazy is knowing but not doing.
Mhm.
I would say dumb is I guess not knowing and not doing.
Mhm.
What we're looking for is something is knowing but
And
still
not
not doing.
doing. Yeah.
Something like
So
that. Something
that
yeah.
that 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 would be bordering on like motherfuckers is doing shit intentionally then.
In a
So
sense,
it's
yes.
like so it's like
It's
motherfuckers
intentional, but it's not.
so
It's
it's
a
like
lack of.
motherfuckers it's like
But
motherfuckers know that it's probably not the best thing to cut over three fucking lanes of traffic because you got to make the next left when you should have been over there on that side of the road to start with, but they gonna do it anyway because they don't give a
because
fuck about the fact that they could possibly injure other people. They just more concerned about what the fuck they want to do, and that is what I find to be a problem when it comes to dealing with people. You're not going to do that shit to me because I will confront you. I ain't going to run. And it's because I, like, for example, I'm using traffic, vehicles. Oh, damn, he the toner fell out and came back. I'm over here talking
I,
to, I'm over, nigga, I'm over here talking to you. I'm thinking talking to you. I'm talking to the motherfucking YouTube by my goddamn self.
I only went out for like 10, 15 seconds time. But
What I was
repeat that
saying,
last
what
thing.
what I was saying is, like, for me, it's like motherfuckers is doing the shit intentionally, and so like I was saying earlier, if motherfuckers could do it and get away with it, they will. They only going to do it in certain circumstances, though. They're not going to do it in all circumstances. And like the example that I gave earlier is, a motherfucker will jump in front. They will cut you off in their car. But if you put them in another situation, like if you in line at the DMV, a motherfucker ain't get ready to jump in front of you in line at the DMV unless they Super Bowl. So where is the disconnect at?
But that's why I say
That's
it's
what I.
not dumb because
That's
the
why
thing
I'm
is
trying to
dumb.
figure out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure. And that's why I said to you, it's got to be intentional then, because if you'll behave this way when you're in your car, but because you think that I can't get to you, but you won't behave this way when we face the motherfucking face, then where is the disconnect? What the fuck is wrong with people where they feel like, oh, I'm in my car? What they do? They feel like they could run or something? Don't they realize we on
Yeah,
Earth? You can't run nowhere.
yeah. They think that they can do that and be good,
That's
and then
exactly why I ride a motorcycle.
when they
Run,
find out that they can't,
run. I want
they're
you
not
to.
mad at you for what you're doing. They're mad that what they did didn't work how they thought it was supposed to work.
Yeah,
And the reason
yeah.
it's not working is because of you. But so, or the only way they see to get out of something they know they did that was fucked up is to sit here and act like, no, what I did was fucked up.
Exactly, exactly. And that's and again that speaks to, why why I choose to not even interact with most people is because of that level of immaturity. I don't even want to be bothered with it. If I want to be bothered with people who are going to behave like that, I just go hang out with my nieces and nephews.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because they teenagers and I expect them to act like that. But yeah, that's why I ride a motorcycle. Okay, cut me off and think you gonna run from me. I'm gonna go put my whole motorcycle right in front of your goddamn car, and I dare you to hit me. Ask the last motherfucker who hit me. Not only did he get his shit handed to him, but the motherfucker had to pay me too.
You know what it is? A lot of people Karen.
Say again?
A lot of people are like Karen.
Like what?
Karen.
Characters? What is
Karen.
kind?
Like a Karen.
Like Karens. I got you.
Yeah.
That yeah, you know something that it's interesting that you say that because that is true. A lot of some of these dudes act like goddamn Karens. But I said that earlier. A lot of motherfuckers is the throw the rock, hide their hand type of people. You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't work with me. Cause I'm gonna confront your ass any goddamn way. I don't give a fuck who show up. You better call a bunch of them motherfuckers.
A lot of the cure is very simple, brother. You know what they need? A good old fashioned punch in the face.
And I will punch a motherfucker right in the face.
Because like if you know you could potentially get punched in the face, there's certain shit you won't do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like even as a person who know they can fight, if this was potentially getting punched in the face too, nah. You know what I mean? That goes through your mind. You're like, damn, if I sit here and fight this nigga, I gotta potentially go to work with busted lip or something retarded tomorrow. I'm gonna just take my ass to the crib before I kill this. Because I'm gonna want to kill him knowing that he will bust my lip and shit, I
Damn.
gotta go to work. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing like when you get a gun. A lot of people think they're gonna get a gun and go shoot trigger things. You be like, all right, is this worth me going to prison for? Hell no, you don't get no lot or most if you're not a legit gun. If you got a gun that ain't registered, you probably gonna be more real likely to let that fucker off because there ain't no way to fix it that city. But you get one, you put yourself in a lot less situations where you would particularly have to use.
That's why I advocate that you get one of each.
Amen to that, brother.
get you get you a legal, get you something legal, or get you a blick. Cause you never know with dealing with these kind of motherfuckers out here in this world. But it be like that. What you say
This
is
is
a
not
hundred
legal
percent.
advice.
What you say is 100% true. When and that's this is what I have noticed because I ride a motorcycle. Motherfuckers will talk shit, but they be less inclined to talk shit when they see, oh, my car don't go but so fast. I can't even get away from this motherfucker. So if he want to do something to me, he could. There's really nothing I can do about it. If
Yep.
I hit him, I'm fucked up.
Yep.
So you fucked up. See, my shit be so tight, man. I just be doing shit, and it's like playing chess. My shit got like multiple levels of defense. But anyway, man,
That's how I
shout out.
tolerate you.
I'll say that again, Tom.
That's how I tolerate you. I enjoy it. Sometimes I find joy. What's the other thing? Sometimes I find joy in exposing having a person say to himself, damn, I look stupid as fuck, I sound stupid as fuck, without me having to say it. You know what I mean? So, like, just the expression to me, the reaction rather, sometimes be amusing. I will say that. I'm a bit of a troll. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like, sometimes I do, I know what you're going to do and say, and it's funny to me to watch you do exactly what I know you was going to do and say. I will say that's kind of how I tolerate people that are childish or intolerable like that.
mhm. Well,
But that's not something I suggest for everybody.
I'm a whole. First of all, I want to give shout out to a couple episodes. Again, Joe Blast, again, appreciate you for coming through. Fierce Soul, appreciate you for coming through. But I'm a whole different type of animal. I'm not. I don't even want to make you look stupid. I want to. I want. I want to. I want. I wake up and choose violence every morning.
So, I asked about.
Yeah, I wake
You
up
gotta
and choose
ask
violence.
about.
I wake up and choose violence every morning, faithfully, intentionally. Cause like, yo, you're not fitting to play with me. And not only is you not fitting to play with me, I'm getting ready to show you you're not fitting to play with me. And then you know why you shouldn't. But that's
You wake up
another
and
reason.
choose violence. I wake up not knowing there was another option besides violence.
Hey man,
You
that's
just as
why.
bad
That's
about
another.
one.
That's another reason why. No, I ain't gonna. I don't want to use the word avoid. I consciously decide to stay the fuck away from people because people are fucking insufferable, man.
I feel like that
And
was the definition of avoid. It was a conscious choice to stay away from it.
most people are fucking insufferable, man. That's why I said what I said earlier. For me, and it's general for all sigma males, and beta males and alpha males are not like this. We only want a select few quality people around us, and that's all the fuck we need. That's it. A motherfucker that you know is dependable and is about their word, and that's gonna treat you, that's gonna reciprocate to you back to you the treatment that you dole out to them. You understand what I'm saying? But most people, you know, they gotta be out and socialize with everybody. I don't want to socialize with everybody. You stink. Yeah, one of your eyes is watery, motherfucker. What's wrong?
That
What's
booger in
wrong
your
with
nose.
you? You got COVID, motherfucker? But a lot of folks, I am often misunderstood, but it's not something that I'm not used to dealing with. I'm often misunderstood. I'm often thought to be aloof, but it's not. And I've even described myself as that, but it's not aloofness. It's independence.
Spell it.
A lot of people think I'm rebellious. It's not that I'm rebellious. I'm an individual. I'm my own person, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I gotta do to maintain that. You know what I'm saying?
You ever heard of stoicism?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a
I would say that fits the
Greek
description.
Greek Greek philosophy, but a lot of the Sigma personality is in line with Stoicism, but the Greeks just stole that shit from us. So it ain't like they telling us nothing that we don't already know. But anyway, with that said, man, you got any last words? Any final thoughts before we get out of here, man?
This is probably one of the first few episodes I've expressed the thought I think I got on this topic.
Oh, okay, no doubt, no doubt, for sure, for sure. Okay. Well, that's the show, ladies, gentlemen. Shout out to Joe Blast, Fierce Soul again for coming through. I see you got that wolf right there in between Fierce and Soul. Uh, Thank you guys again for coming and checking us out on the show. We will
Yeah,
be back
no,
next week on Monday. Hopefully, it'll be all three of us. I don't know. We gotta hook this shit up, Tone. So if one of us ain't here, as long as it's two of us, the show gotta go on. So maybe sometimes it'll be just me and you. Maybe sometime me and Ro. Sometimes you and Ro. You know, etc. etc.
okay.
All right, but we'll talk in the back chat, man. We'll
All right, for
talk.
sure.
All right. Again, thanks, Tone. Appreciate you for coming through. That's the show. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday, 9 p.m. Peace.
Uh,
Shout out to the homie Ro.